What a pleasant surprise. It's 4th of February 2025 and S25 Ultra has been released. A lot of people got them, myself included. I'm actually using the S25 Ultra to shoot this video. And what a strange Samsung update policy, guys, because they released the Home app for One UI 7 and it works on the S24 Ultra. So I'm not able to show One UI 7 Home app on my S25 Ultra, but nevertheless, guys, the real thing is here. This is not the leaked APK, this is the standard thing. You should be able to get it from an APK mirror or directly from Galaxy Store. So what can we do with it? Besides, of course, decorating our home screen with various stickers, and feel free to move and decorate items, like a lot of decoration. I'm gonna hit try it, right? It's the first time I do it with you on camera. So this is the new Home app screen, guys. Let's click here, let's click about. So the version is 16.00056 and it's switched off. So I'm gonna click boom, switch it on. So how does it look like? Now we have this nice menu with these big pillars here, these big boxes where you have the home screen, the backup and restore, which is, I guess, used to create and save your layout and then probably restore it as well. We have task changer. A lot of people really missed this one, myself included. Then we have gesture settings, gesture emotion, guys. Samsung being really emotional and not releasing this for their main flagship phone, but hey, releasing it for the S24 Ultra. Again, we will never understand Samsung logic behind the updates, but you know, maybe it's better that that's a mystery, because you know what, maybe they also don't really know what they're doing, or at least their teams just operate in a silo mode, not really talking to each other. Because really, I believe that Home app and Good Luck could have been the focus of One UI 7 and took a bit more time on that stage, on the Galaxy Unpacked event. But instead we got a lot of AI, and you know how it goes, right? Edge panel, alright, menu here, and also the share manager. Okay guys, now let's explore home screen. This is it, guys. We have basic operation and style, background blur control, the loop pages, the Finder access, which is not really something that we didn't see before, right? You can see, oh, now this is also good, guys. We're able to enlarge the sizes just from here, and you know, this is also accessible via the standard settings from the launcher. We can show the icons on the home screen, also on the app screen if we want. This is good to have. Then we have the background blur control, all right. This one looks nice, by the way. Alright. Control the blur applied on the screen background. Alright, let's just see. Maybe when we do like this, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna put to 0. Yeah, no, it's not. That's probably when you just open applications. Set 0 to improve the device performance. Okay, now no blur at all. But I still do have blur, right? Let's try to start an application. And you see now when I open an application, there is no blur at all, guys. So this is how this thing works. And if I just put it back, you're gonna see that when I open an application, I'm going to have this nice blur, even here in the folders. So if I go back, all right, and I remove all the blur, you're gonna see, hey, you know, no more lagging, no more stutters, and yeah, probably also no more blur. Go and remove that for now. We have the loop pages, so you can move the first or last page on the home and the app screen. That's kind of nice. Then we have Finder access, right? So open the Finder by swiping down on the home and app screen, and there is something that is new, by the way, do-it-yourself home screen, and I'm a bit hesitant to click now. I'm gonna click this all the way. Decorate your home screen by adding various stickers. You can now use more stickers from the store. You know what, guys? Alright, I'll be very transparent with you. This is not really for me. I mean, I'm not a person that I'm gonna really put stickers there, but you know, I mean, if you want to do this, yeah, you can put apparently stickers on your home page. So this is the do-it-yourself home screen. Then we have the home screen selection, and you can go pretty crazy, 7x7, right, 4x4. Then we have the hot seat favorites max count. This is good. Show favorites, right, move apps button. We have the app screen grid, again 7x7 and 4x4. Then we have a lot of settings for the folders. The screen grid here is 3x3 to 7x7 again. Folder grid icon is 2x2 by 5x5. We have the pop-up folder, by the way, so this is something cool because now from here we can really go crazy and create a very big, large folder. So how does this work, guys? Now let me just try to put my icon here. I'm going to move that folder here. I'm going to click it and I'm going to click enlarge. All right, and now from here we should be able to, I guess, just fine-tune the size of the folder. All right. Oh my God. You know, like this is just a big folder. Boom, you've seen nothing. We can make it even bigger. So this is really like how it goes, guys. So now again, and then we can make it smaller. Then we have variable size. The pop-up size adjusts to the number of items, which is good because the more you have, the more it's going to really pop up and explode on your screen. Then we have position, center fixation. Oh, this is not bad, I guess, when you click this. Yeah, all right. See here, now it's going to be centered, aligned to the screen center. And now it's going to be just where you open it. Hide edit bar, remove blur. Okay, guys, I start to really like this update, but we all know why you're here, and you're not here for the big folders. I know why you're here. It's the same reason why I'm here. And it's to check this with animation. Okay, yeah. We have to see everything else, guys. So home screen, we exhausted this. Backup and restore, we're gonna check this later. Task changer, they did bring back some of them. So now we have the grid, finally. And it seems that it's working, right? Let's see. Yeah, it's working, that's good. We have the vertical list, all right? Vertical list here. We have the slim list, if that's your thing. Okay, and now, you know, the good thing is this thing really works. And then we have these tilt stack, I guess that's the standard one. We have the mini mode, by the way. Mini mode is good because, yeah, why not? I mean, it's just easier for your fingers. You can also center on the running up label, search bar. Those are standard things we've seen before. And guys, right? I like the way that you can just use the button here to click and enable this if you want, and disable this. So I'll just go and test this one. So now it's enabled, and if I don't want it anymore, I can just very easily switch it off from here. And now, guys, now we are talking, because this thing here is the gesture setting, gesture emotion. Wow. No, okay. Let's not overreact here. We have the gesture emotion, home gesture tuning. You can customize the home gesture animation. Home gesture vibration is turned off for longer emotion. And now, guys, finally we get to see the real thing. Those are here all the emotions, because we have the classic one where you can feel the classic sensibility. And yeah, it's really it's fast, by the way. It's fast and it's kind of classic. What the heck is going on? This is really fast, guys. All right, you can see. And yeah, it's even, I guess, I think this is even too fast for like my taste. Then, guys, we go back, and then we see the other options. We have elegance. How about feeling as elegant as a butterfly? Wow. Okay. Then we have dynamic. If you want a faster and more dynamic feel, wow. Oh my, you can see, guys, this is insane. Like, this is really fast. You know, previously we were able to adjust the timing with using all the settings that we had from developers options, the transition scale and Windows animation and stuff like this. But now, you know, we can do it from here. Then we have sweet. It will melt away like cotton candy. Oh, this is sweet, but you know, but see here, guys, right? Like when I open it, it's very, very fast, and then boom. All right. So no, I thought it was like glitchy. Yeah. You know, guys, this really is a big step up from the even so much more customizable settings that we had, but this is really bringing their game to the next level. We can pretty much do everything because, hey, we have just a simple tuning bar. Because you see, now I am centered between emotions and going really fast. I can go really full emotions. You know, like I don't really have to do some work. I can wait all day long, and you know, like if that's your thing, boom, you have it. But if you want to really like save time, go. And here this thing is cool. I can go too fast, and yeah, you know, like imagine I'm an Android user, I want to root my phones, you know, I hate OEMs, I want to cook my own ROM. This is for you, you know, like this is for you, very fast. So now let's go in the middle, and if even that's not enough for you guys, we have advanced tuning where you can modify all the details of the animations. And this thing here, this thing, oh my god. We've seen that APK leak before, but yeah, not all of the settings were like this. They were like this, but the design was a bit different. So now we have damping. The higher the value, the less it vibrates. What the heck is this? Let's try to see what happens. What the? What? See the icon, guys. Alright, one more time. Yeah, that's the damping. So now let's go full damping. Alright. See, now it's a bit more like stock. Now if I go and I remove almost like the damping. Wow. You see how it... I can tell you guys, there's gonna be a lot of videos about this. This probably will make Samsung animation videos or tests obsolete, because now everybody can do whatever they want and it's gonna be hopefully damn smooth. I cannot complain, by the way. This is insane, guys. I mean, we've waited for so long for Samsung to make it better, and then maybe at the end Samsung said, hey guys, you know what, like, you make it better, you know, like, we give you the tools and you make it better. Okay, so there's the damping. This is then the stiffness. The higher the value, the faster it moves. Alright, let's test this. You can see it's blazing fast. Let's do a combination. Alright, on the damping and the stiffness, like to be on the maximum. Oh my god. OnePlus, where are you now? Samsung wants to compete with you, you know? And I'm not sure if this is going to be ever like so smooth as the Chinese firmwares, but you can see it's rocking right now. And it's not that bad, guys. I have to tell you, it's not that bad. Alright, and then we have friction. The higher the value, the faster it stops, you see? Is that a preview here on the friction? Okay, you can see it here. Let's go and do 100% friction, guys. Oh my god. This is really what we wanted to see, guys. I think this is absolutely crazy, because it really feels like, you know, it really feels like it's smooth. And if you don't like how smooth it is, guys, then you can always just go back and change it. So I hope that's not going to cause some additional stutters and lags whatsoever. But from what we see right now, I think this is what we wanted for like a long time. And then we have the icon scale. Icon scale. Jesus, there's so many parameters here, guys. We have the icon scale, then this is now the damping and the stiffness on the icon scale. So now let's try to do that. And you can see every setting that you do really changes and adapts, right? So this is mind-blowing in terms of what Samsung did, and that they provide this functionality just really stock in our hands. And this is one of the reasons that I really like One UI, and it's probably like the best customizable mobile OS there without root and etc. You have the interpolator, guys, and yeah, they also put this nice animation. Oh my god, this is impressive. I mean, I need to praise Samsung for this, guys. This will, guys, like, I can feel the avalanche of videos. Everybody really want to show this. See here, right? I didn't, like, what the heck? You are able to, can you see now what happens with the icon? This is absolutely and bad shit crazy, guys. We have the tracking position. The higher the value, the more it targets the bottom of the icon. You can even do that. All right, let's go without any tracking. What happens here? All right. What the? This is blazing fast. And now let's go with this. What the? Oh my god. I mean, if this is it, guys, and if it really works like it works right now, I think we have game. We have also an interpolator on the Windows transparency with a nice preview. What the heck is going on with this? Is really very fast now. It's really very fast, guys. You can see I'm not joking, guys. Like, how fast can this be? I think this probably the next thing with One UI and HomePub is going to be people releasing their custom presets. You can also change the scale of the wallpaper. What the heck, Samsung? You really managed to impress once again. This should have been really like one of the key points in the goddamn Unpacked event, because I have a feeling this is absolutely great. Great. Interpolator, duration, scale. This is absolutely nuts, guys. I mean, if this thing works good, I think it will have a lot of potential. So guys, now can I go back? All right, let's say that this is my crazy new settings. Like, I want to share this with the world and everybody's happy. I can click here, right? But this is just for the backup and restore on my screen layout. So what is this thing here? Share manager. Yeah, select share up hide shared feature. Okay, now this is just for that, I guess. So now I understand. No. So I'm not sure how I can export the settings. And of course we have edge panel. And what we have for the edge panel, right? You can now run more favorite items and you can scroll through recent up. Like what? Oh, okay. Yeah, see, Samsung really thought on everything, and you can keep the channels visible even while using an app in full screen. So this is the so-called immersive mode. And let's say I don't really like my new absolutely crazy good preset on the animations. Still, by the way, buggy, you know, but yeah, maybe they're gonna fix it. I'm using here S24 Ultra, and this is One UI 7 Beta 3, but you can see this thing can go crazy. So let's say I don't want my crazy setup, guys. I want to go inside the home gesture animation tuning. Okay, oh my god, I really want to have the option to reset everything. Okay, I think I did right. Guys, let me know what you think down below. I think this is nothing less but an amazing start for what we still will explore with One UI 7. This thing is great and I'm not joking. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, VSD over and bye.